Okay, so they want some information. They first want the slope. So remember, slope is my pink. And let me see. So I see a word here. Let me try to get it here so you can see. Whenever you see the word every is always going to mean slope. So every is slope, it's pink. Okay? So that means that we know the slope is 2. Now, the y-intercept has to do, let me zoom in out a little bit, with my start. So it began at the starting line. So that means the slope is 0. So now I can get my equation because I have pink and I have blue. So y equals 2x plus 0. And if you're really fancy, you don't need the 0, y equals 2x. Okay? Let's go to the next one, the slope. So I see slope. I'm looking for the word every or each. So I have every, but I have a 2 and I have a 5. So that means my slope is 2 over 5. This one is just 2 every. This one's 2 every 5. And then this is an 8-meter start. Now I'm ready for the equation. Y equals 2 over 5x plus 8. Okay, let's look here. We're looking again for the slope. Every, that's what we're looking for. So 5 every 4, and you got a 6-meter start. So now y equals 5 over 4 x plus 6. Okay, so now we are going to take all of this and graph it. So the first thing I'm going to do when I'm graphing is I'm going to focus here, I'm going to focus here, I'm going to focus here. All right? So my blue means I go up 0. Now if I have the equation, I'll rewrite this as y equals 2x plus 0. So I'm going to put the 2 over 1. So that means I go up 2, 1, 2, right 1. Up 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 2, right 1. All the way. Okay? So now I'm going to connect that. Sorry, not very good. And I just graphed Leslie. So now I'm going to go Leslie, because that's there. Let me cross that off. Now let's go to this one. I go up 8. So let me do that. So I'm going to move this up a little bit. So I'm going to go up 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I go up 2, right 5. Up 2, 1, 2, right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I connect them. But this time it isn't Leslie, it's Kristen. And then last I'm going to graph Evie. So I'm going to graph Evie, which means I start at 6. Let me zoom out a little bit. I'm going to go up 6. And now I go up 5, right 4, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 1, 2, 4. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to connect those. And this time it is Evie. Okay? So now they want to know, when is Leslie and Evie, when are they equal? There's Leslie and there's Evie. Boom, right there at that point. And that is the point 8, 16. So 8, 16. And then that is 8. And I should have said this. This is seconds. So let's write seconds. And then this is 16 meters. Okay. So 8 seconds, 16 meters. All right. How far were they from the starting line when they caught up? So how far? Far means distance. 16 meters. The winner of this heat will race, if the race is 20 meters, race is 20 meters. Who won? Well, who did I touch first? Leslie. So Leslie won. How long did it take each participant to finish the race? Let's see. So the finish is 20 meters. So Leslie took 10 seconds. And then Evie took 11 seconds. And then Kristen, wow, she took a long time. She took way too long. Okay, let's practice again. So slope, 2. Slope, 3/6. Slope, 5/3. How did I know? Every single time, every. Okay. Then the y-intercept for start. Starting line, 0, 7, start. Okay, now I write the equation. Y equals 2x plus 4. Y equals, now this one's actually wrong because I can divide by 3, and that's 1/2. So y equals 1/2 x plus 0, or y equals 1/2 x. And then y equals 5/3x plus 7. So who was the fastest? So the fastest means the most steep, which means I'm looking at my slope. So I'm looking at 2, 1/2, and 5/3. So let's think of pizzas. So 1, 2 whole pizzas. Half a pizza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the fastest was here, number 2, and that's Leslie. Okay, and I don't care about this. All right, let's go to the next page. All right, the slope. So that's 2/3. But this is actually something where you should be able to divide by 4. So divide by 4. So 3/4. That's my slope. And then my y-intercept, 4, 1. Okay? This one's a little bit more difficult because the slope isn't just given. So I have to go plus 4 plus 14. And then 4/14 is 2/7, because I can divide by 2. So that means that's 2/7. And then I have to follow the pattern. So if this is plus 14, I got a minus 14, that would be 0. Instead of plus 4, I'm minus 4, and that would be 6. 0 means my start. There's my y-intercept. Who was the fastest? Okay, so in this case, the fastest was Kaye. Who got the biggest head start? Who got the biggest start? Boom, Hannah. Okay, all right, let's go to the review. So my start, -1. My start, +1. Slope, I'm going to go up 1 and write 1, 2, 3. Here I see crisscross is here. So I go down 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So down 3, right 2. And now my equation, y equals 1/3x minus 1. Y equals -3/2x plus 1. Okay. So my y-intercept is with the 0, 6. My y-intercept is with the 0, 4. To get my slope, I'd put the 2 points. I look here, it is getting bigger by 2, smaller by 1. 2 over -1 is -2. Smaller by 9, smaller by 1. -9 over -1 is 9. Y equals -2x plus 6. Y equals 9x plus 4. Okay? Find equivalent fractions. So over 1 times 2 times 2, 6 over 2 times 2 times 2, 12 over 4. Okay? And so there's 1, 2, 3, and then times 2 times 2, 24 over 8. Okay? Times 2 times 2, 2 fourths. Times 2 times 2, 4 eighths. Times 2 times 2, 8 sixteenths. And 3, 6 also works. Times 3 times 3. All right. Times 2 times 2. Times 2 times 2. Times 2 times 2. Times 2 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Last one is most steep to least steep. So let's separate these. A half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. And this one is 1, 2, 3. Make that a little bit bigger. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fill in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. And this one's 1. So this is less than 1. So that's done. This one's also less than 1, but it's a little bit more. This one's equal to 1. That's a little bit more than 1. And then -5. Okay. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2. This one, I'm going to move this one over, so this one I'm going to put here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 1/4. So it looks like this is the smallest, then 1/4, then 1, 2, so 2, and then 5/2. Okay? So your homework, let me zoom it out, is going to be to do this. This is your homework. So homework, homework, homework. Okay? Get that done right now, please.